Right, so we're going to be going over the type of customers you'll find on each platform. So for each social media platform, type of customer that you will be able to find on those platforms, so you can engage where to market your model the most based on what type of customer will be on that platform.
Exactly. So obviously you always want to put your model in a niche or a section within the OnlyFans industry, because if you're just doing general nudity, everyone's seen that before. They kind of need a personality or something to excite the customer. And we're going to tell you roughly where you're going to find these customers. Obviously, over all social media platforms, getting exposure to all of them is brilliant. You're going to get customers in no matter what. But there's some platforms that are just going to help you optimize and get a few more customers in at a faster rate than maybe some of the others. So we'll start off with what? Reddit?
Reddit.
Reddit.
Reddit is full of fucking weird cunts.
Yeah.
There's no other way I can say it. It is literally a platform made for fucking, like, I don't even know, just fucking weirdos. So if you're posting what may be considered weird content, so if that's like feet content, if you have like some, not even being funny, if you have some sort of disability, so if you're like a dwarf or you have a weird thing that people have fetishes for, then that'll be good on Reddit as well. Anything that's fucking slightly strange will be great to market on Reddit over any other platform.
Exactly. And once again, like we said, all exposure on all platforms are good. So get using Reddit anyway, even if you are just a normal standard model. But yeah, like I was saying, there's a lot of weirdos on there. They hang out a lot. So find some of the little subreddits, just bang some content on there. Another thing with Reddit as well is you don't want to build up too much of a portfolio. So the content you post will stay on your page or your profile. If you start adding lots of content to that profile, then it's almost as if it's going to be a free OnlyFans page for them on Reddit. Because most of the time Reddit's more explicit. It's not quite like Instagram, where Instagram's kind of like PG. Reddit's a lot more explicit, and it can mimic your OnlyFans. So make sure you delete some of your content and make sure it just doesn't add up too much, because then the conversion rates from Reddit to OnlyFans will be a lot lower if you have a lot more content on Reddit.
Yeah, I agree. People will always want free content, especially on places like Reddit where there's just so many fucking degenerates and brokies.
The weirdos will fucking look for it as well.
Yeah. They'll scour the internet for that shit.
Plenty of time to rummage around.
Yeah. Scurry about.
Yeah. So, all right, next one.
Twitter.
Rog, go on.
So Twitter, you often find more hardcore content on Twitter. People, if they are looking for this type of OnlyFans content, they'll most likely be looking for hardcore content. So sex videos, anything like majorly explicit will do amazing numbers on Twitter, especially if you're in fucking retweet groups, anything like this, which will help promote the post. Then you'll be fucking laughing with Twitter. But again, as Toby was saying, with Reddit, you don't want to stack up too much content on Twitter because people will just look for free content. And if you've got enough free content on there, then it's going to basically be like a free OnlyFans page. And that's exactly what you don't want, because people will take advantage and they will just want as much free content as they can get their grubby little hands on. So,
yeah, exactly. So with Twitter, if you're in a niche which is slightly more, let's say, aggressive into going nude, then yeah, Twitter's a great place to be. Obviously, all models can go on there again, but that's just going to increase the amount of conversion rates. So if you are doing slightly harder, more intense stuff, then yeah, Twitter is the way to go. However, there is one thing I'd mention. You still want them to convert across. So a lot of the time, if you are doing quite, once again, aggressive kind of content, you don't want to just show it straight up front, like 2-3 minute video. You don't want to do that, because they're not going to convert across. They'll be satisfied with it, what they've been given. However, if there's a link covering half the image or half blurred out, something along them lines, but they can still kind of get a gist of what's going on in the video, that is where they're going to start converting across. So still got to be quite technical with your marketing on these platforms, but it's just going to help you reach the maximum amount of fans converting across if you are looking for that.
Yeah, little like teaser snippets as well work very well. When the video starts to get good, that's when you want to cut it off and have a blank screen saying onlyfans.com/whatever, and that should get very decent conversions. If the full video is only on OnlyFans, they're going to want to subscribe to be able to see that full video.
They'll scurry across.
Yeah, they'll scurry across, no problem. Right, Instagram then. So Instagram, I wouldn't say is a very powerful platform to be marketing on. I would say it acts as more of a portfolio, almost like a website to convert people across to OnlyFans, because it's one of the few platforms that will allow you to have a link tree with an OnlyFans link within that link tree. So it's good for people to basically check you out, see what kind of content you do, etc., what you look like, post nice images, nice videos on there, and that'll be sort of a portfolio, which just be the last string that will lead to OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly. So like Twitter, you can repost and retweet everyone's posts. So you've got a big combination of posts on that page. Reddit, you normally just looking through a subreddit and there's loads of different models there. Whereas Instagram, it's personalized, it's yours. So they want to see, let's say, see what they're getting before they subscribe. So that's kind of what Instagram's for. It's
Yeah,
not great for getting loads of customers and pulling them all in. It's not great for that, but it's great for, yeah, like portfolio. Because
warming up the customers, try before
exactly.
you buy type deal. That's what Instagram's more for, rather than aggressive marketing, because it's very difficult to do so on Instagram. The explore features aren't amazing, especially if you do have a link tree in your bio. Instagram aren't really going to push your content as much as you may want. So Instagram marketing, not really to be done too aggressively. However, I'd still 100% have Instagram. If anything, it's one of the most important ones to
Yeah,
have.
it is. It is essential because think about it. If you're going to go search for someone's name or something like that, you're either going to Google it, and then probably nothing's going to come up. It's a whole fucking world out there. Or you're going to go on Instagram and search it, or Facebook, Instagram or Facebook. So that's their like the landing platforms that you're going to want to do it on. You're never going to go on Reddit and search for I don't know, a model or someone's name. It's just well, the fucking weirdos do that, which is why Reddit's good for weirdos. But in general, yeah, Instagram's like a landing page.
Yep. Now, YouTube. YouTube's a bit of a weird one. It's not mentioned very often. However, if you have a model or you are a model who has hobbies, or maybe you want to do like ASMR videos, something very intimate where people can see your personality and actually gauge what you're like, and they can then actually like you as a person, which will then lead to more conversions onto OnlyFans. YouTube's for more long form personality type content, which will then lead into more influencer type marketing.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll give you a brief example. If your model is in like the football niche, great. She loves football. She's quite knowledgeable in the area. She can then go on highlights of the weekend, watch the football matches, respond to the football matches, or her reaction to like goals or something along them lines. Obviously, be wearing provocative clothing, and make it very aware that you have got an OnlyFans page. So then people know if they want to see more, they can convert across. And another thing which is great about YouTube is obviously the compound effect with let's say Reddit or TikTok or something along these lines. It's quite a high burst, low longevity. So you get a lot of fans, quick period of time, but then in a month that TikTok or that Reddit is no longer active. It's just died. It's gone out of the algorithm. No one's going to see it. So YouTube is different. YouTube is going to fucking continue to grow over the next 6 months. So if you did start a YouTube off when you just started OnlyFans and you don't know what niche you want to go into, so you're just reacting to loads of videos or doing that, that's fine because in 6 months they're probably going to have like few thousand views, and them views are a lot better than just a small TikTok view.
Yeah, definitely. YouTube's algorithm is one of the best, well, it's probably my favorite type of algorithm, because it does just continue to push your content. Even content from years ago, you'll get it come up in your suggested. It will continue to get views, etc. So YouTube's amazing for longevity and actually showing a personality, marketing that way.
Exactly. But you do want to make sure that you start off with a high quality image because when a lot of models start off, they have shit phone, shit quality, and they have to get the money to be able to afford better equipment, which is understandable. We've all started off with like low amount of money, but you want to try and get as best quality as you can because, like we said, that's going to last a while. If it's shit quality, then you might have to get rid of it, or it might not perform as well as you hoped. So make sure that's good quality if you are going to start looking at doing YouTube.
Yeah. So TikTok. TikTok is the easiest and fastest way to get the most amount of eyes on as quick as possible. That is as simple as I can put it. As long as you're posting the right stuff, of course. You're following the trends from competitors. So do your fucking research, look at competitors, follow their pages, keep an eye on what they're posting, what's popping off of them. And then obviously you or your model can recreate that to yourself, basically.
Exactly, yeah. TikTok is very unique because people are going to see the video, but they're only going to see 2, 3, 4 seconds because most of them are just fucking going through like absolute crackheads. So it needs to be engaging, it needs to be very catchy. It can't really start off delayed or slow because people are just going to flick past it. Yes, you get the views, but they're not really usable views, if that makes sense. Whereas YouTube, they're going to if you've got a 5-minute video and it gets 200 views, 200 people have just watched that whole video pretty much.
Yeah.
TikTok might get 2,000 views, but I don't know, 2,000 people probably just fucking quickly flick through it if
Yeah.
it's a shit video. So you need to make sure your content is very catchy, engaging, and quick if it's on TikTok, which some models do struggle with. And they don't actually know. They try to do a more composed kind of erotic kind of scene where it's just not going to work.
Doesn't work on TikTok. People don't have the fucking attention span on that shitty platform.
But yeah, if you master that quick fucking engagement, then you're going to get a lot of views, and that's going to grow very quickly. So that is,
yeah, it's all about watch time. So with TikTok, obviously, literally first 2 seconds need to be engaging as fuck, or they'll just fucking scroll. No one's sitting on TikTok for more than 2 seconds on something they don't want to watch. So obviously, it can be a fucking 2-3 minute video if you really want, but the first 2-3 seconds need to be very high energy, high engaging, and you need to get the watch time in to actually get pushed on the algorithm. Same with YouTube, obviously. However, as Toby was saying, you can post a 5-minute video on YouTube. If 200 people watch that 5 minutes, that's 1,000 hours of watch time. Whereas if you have a 5-second video on TikTok, if 200 people watch that, that's what?
yeah, I can't, mate, I'm not doing maths. But yeah, exactly that. It's more of they're engaging with you rather than just flicking past you.
Yep.
So it's similar with like bot views. They're pretty pointless. You buy them, makes your page look good to other people, but
yeah, the algorithm won't push it.
Fucking shit.
You
Yeah,
get shit watch time for the views, so it'll just be do the opposite effect basically.
So with TikTok as well, a lot of people, what they do is they cut a middle part of the scene out, put it at the start, and then go from the start. So they're going to see like the
Like a little teaser.
climax. Yeah, the
teaser clip.
See the climax just before they see the rest of the clip, and that's going to kind of make them watch it a lot longer. Watch time will increase, and once they've watched one, if they liked it, they're probably going to go on your profile.
So live streams then. So these are obviously good for showing a personality, and most importantly nowadays with the rise of AI, etc., it shows that you're a real person. So a lot of people will look for live streams and live content to make sure that this model's real before purchasing from them. So live streams, all you want to do on live streams is basically something as simple as daily activities, doing your fucking hair, makeup, cooking, whatever. But again, as Toby was saying earlier with YouTube, you want to make it very clear by wearing provocative clothing or having a logo in the background or some shit like that you do have an OnlyFans, so then people can go over, funnel to your Instagram, and then from Instagram to the OnlyFans.
Exactly, and personality is the key part of lives. If you're just sitting there being a boring cunt, then no one's going to care. They want to be able to relate, they want to be able to interact. So they're the two kind of main things. And to be able to do that, you've got to have a personality. So it's kind of like a personal branding for your model, just a live version. Because people do fucking watch that shit. They sit there for about an hour or two watching this model cook. Goes over my head, don't know fucking why, but
fuck knows, man. Fuck knows.
But it works. And if you're quite a new model, you might want to be getting on a lot of live streams. Just fucking smash them out. However, if you're quite an experienced model, you're on multiple other social media platforms, you don't need to smash them out quite as much because you've got lots of funnels and you can prioritize time where the customers are coming in. So if your Instagram's booming or something, you can spend a bit more time on that, maybe go on a live on Instagram and get the customers that way. However, if your Instagram's shit, maybe go on TikTok, do a TikTok live.
Yep.
It's all about where the customers are coming from and what your niche is. And this is why OFM is really hard to saturate because every platform is different depending on the niche, depending on the model, customers. So yeah, lives can be done anywhere.
Yeah.
Wherever your customers are, best bet is a bit of trial and error.
Yeah, this brings us into the next point, which will be webcamming / porn sites. So webcamming, obviously, is another live stream platform, but it's where your customer base will be. They are looking for porn content because they're literally on a webcam fucking site. So it is direct path towards your target audience. They can also spend money directly via the webcamming platform. So not only are you gaining fans from that and people funneling over to OnlyFans, but they can actually pay you via the webcam website. So it's almost like the best way to spend your time. Almost. I wouldn't say it's like the best way to go, but it's the best sort of ROI for money-wise because people are going to be paying you actually on the platform, tipping you to do mad shit on there as well. Plus, they'll be funneling over to OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly. It depends how you roll. Because obviously, if you've got a manager and you've got people managing your other social medias, you don't really need to pay much time and attention to that. However, a webcam, your manager can't do. So this is why OFM's great because you can get your managers to do the shit task of go on my fucking Instagram and do this, go on my Reddit, do that, and the manager will do it whilst the model just sits there on the webcam.
Yep.
fucking making a different stream of income. That is, yes, they do convert over to their OnlyFans, but the model's most likely getting 100% of that profit from
Yep.
that webcam. But they're also getting customers to their OnlyFans, so it's it's
It's a
win-win.
win-win.
Yeah.
Yeah, and porn sites as well. So they obviously have a direct target audience on there. However, I'd say with porn websites, personally, from my experience, they don't have the best conversion rates as such because people are on porn websites to get free content.
Yeah.
That's what they're on there for. They're just there for free porn. However, it's been very successful in the past where you show, uh, just like Twitter, hardcore clips and cut out the good bit, black screen, onlyfans.com/blah blah blah, and then people will be probably pissed off that you've cut the video, but they're then going to funnel to the OnlyFans if they want to see the full video, obviously.
Yeah, exactly that. And as well, it's great for views because obviously there's a lot, like, that is the hub of where
Yeah.
all the fucking horny blokes are.
Yeah.
So, anyone that's seen that video on that platform is going to be a warm customer,
Yeah.
fucking ready to go, mate. So, 200 views on, say, YouTube is very different to 200 views on Pornhub.
Yeah.
Because they're a different type of customers.
Yeah.
So, it's great for views, maybe not great for conversions, maybe not great for money, but if you just want general exposure and you're looking to become quite a big influencer like model, then yeah,
It's
them
a very
sites are better.
aggressive way of gaining a direct target audience and
Yeah,
getting eyes on in front of you, because everyone on there is interested in porn. So literally full of the little scurrying rats.
yeah. So that's
Um,
about it. So if you do have any questions, obviously there's other social media platforms and other webcam streaming sites and everything we could go over. However, these are kind of the main ones you want to focus on. If you do get to advanced stages of running, I don't know, let's say some more Facebooks and fucking all sorts like flick flap accounts or
yeah,
whatever, all of these unusual, unheard of social media accounts where there's lots of little rats, let's say, waiting, lots of customers waiting to spend money, then yeah, you want to go something more in depth and you want to have like a manager to be able to help you out with that anyway. It's because 20 accounts pretty fucking hard to run by yourself. So
yeah. Yeah, just one final point. If you are a model looking for a potential agency, we are taking on applications at the moment. So all you need to do is drop me a DM on Instagram at OFMKyle. I'll send you a little form to fill out and we'll jump on a call, see if we're a good fit for each other. Simple as that. There's no loss to just having a discovery call and finding out if we're good for each other. As well, if you're an agency looking to scale or you're looking to start an agency yourself, we also offer coaching. So again, message me on Instagram at OFMKyle. There's a form for agencies to fill out as well. And I will get back to you as soon as possible.